lovely host myself and, of course, Mr. Nurse right here to make this event possible and give you guys the best gaming experience of all time.
All right, and we're going back to the match we saw in the first place. The Joker coming out from Lights. Interesting pick when the Palutena got a 3-0. I think this is probably, an experimental pick, a for fun pick because he's got a set to work with. But, the Lights Joker, for lack of a better word, is no joke.
yeah. Lights. This is definitely not like a joke pick and like by any means, but it definitely isn't the best pick, I would say. Obviously, Lights only needs to win 1 set, and MD coming from loser side needs to win 2 best-of-5 sets here. So Lights does have a lot of room to work with, and I think this is more so of Lights trying to prove a point that he doesn't need to play optimally most of the time.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see if this works out. Actually, I think Joker, especially on Wi-Fi, probably has a harder time against Sonic than Palutena does. So Light's putting himself at a bit of self-imposed disadvantage here, and MD's gonna do his best to make sure that he capitalizes on it.
Yep, sure. And right now it's looking pretty good. Dad's home now. Arsene's out here, gonna get that amplified damage. We'll see if we can make anything work out of there. 80% to 63 now.
Yeah, Lights Joker definitely said, "Don't make me call my boyfriend. He's really big. He's real mean. He'll beat you up." So
apparently, the dad and a boyfriend now. Multiple entities at play here for Arsene.
It just depends how you feel about it. Truly,
You can be anything you want.
Everyone's relationship with Arsene is their own.
Yeah, that's very much so. Oh, good.
Oh, great down air coming out of Lights.
Air dodge here. Oh, but doesn't get the opportunity to really punish that air dodge.
Yeah, that definitely could have been a charge down smash coming out of Lights. Unfortunately, it doesn't commit to it in the back air above the ledge. MD loves that option and just absolutely gets away with it.
A beautiful forward tilt to catch the neutral get up right there. Not even giving Arsene a chance to play the game right there. And that's actually a big stock because of the fact that Arsene was basically just coming up on the board there.
So some people could say he never saw it coming.
Oh my.
High fives! All right.
I'll give you the pity.
We're getting back into the game. King Chris versus MD3, 134%. A beautiful evening for Super Smash Brothers, and MD3 is off stage, but this Joker unable to find the kill.
Yeah, this is a kind of where it becomes very awkward. Unless Arsene comes, then basically everything kills. But yeah, when we're talking about Vanilla Joker without Arsene, it's kind of hard to find those kills, especially when back air is your only real option. But dash attack with Arsene is obviously going to find its mark. Coming for the first stock for MD here.
Yeah, honestly, Arsene coming out at just the right moment. When you get your opponent to around 150%, that percent where dash attack starts killing, Arsene becomes such a boon because it's effectively impossible to dodge all of it. The forward smash was actually coming out right there. Almost a huge play from Lights to put himself in the lead, but for now he'll have to settle with even stocks.
And both players going just hit for hit right now. 83% though. Not really too scary for Lights right now. He doesn't really need to worry about anything unless it's like an offstage scenario. But yeah, both players just dancing around.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. We're seeing this very slow pace of gameplay, but somehow MD just keeps on managing to come out on top of it. And I think part of it is because Joker's hits don't do too much damage. And the 2-frame, Arsene actually betraying Lights right there. Arsene, might have found out that Joker, hasn't been totally faithful lately, saying, hey, you can get 2-frame now.
No, and Arsene just like that. He heard you. He's like, I'll redeem myself.
He found the truth, but unfortunately, Lights is gonna need something big to get back into this game. MD has been playing so clean, so safe. Chris hasn't had a chance to really start anything.
Yeah, but forward air is going to take out MD's second stock here. But yeah, he's racking up all this percent. MD is just getting in there. I think it's just been working out for him right now. This is obviously Joker, not the Palutena, but he's going to put his mark. And yeah, that's going to do it. Game 1.
MD actually caught Chris looking at his phone.
Yeah.
Like he was all the way out there. He thought he had time to glance down at his phone screen or something. just absolutely no way that should have hit. But MD saying, I'll go that deep. I'll meet you out there. How you doing? It's been a while.
Yeah. And Lights does have a full best of 3 set to work with. I don't think we'll actually see him go at least for this grand finals reset coming out here.
No, he might let it rip. I could see him changing if he just wants to close it out, but that game didn't go too poorly. No. Just unfortunately for him, MD was getting the better part of a lot of trades. And that allowed him to just kind of cleanly take that game. When you're constantly trading up in terms of damage, it's really hard to take the game.
No, for sure. And it's going to be PS2. That's going to be the neutral of neutral stages. A stage that obviously no one can ever hate. Tried and true.
Yeah,
PS2.
It's definitely a classic. I think PS2 is the best thing about Ultimate. I'll say it. To think that we played without this stage for years in Smash 4 is just like insane to think about, even considering it's such a staple now in this game. And as I'm reminiscing about the past, Chris, Lights able to put on 93% in such a good spot right now. When Arsene comes online, if he even needs it, MD is already well within kill percent.
Yeah, by the time Arsene comes out, he's already primed and ready. The meat is ready. Oh my gosh, but MD doing his job for him. He's like, I know what you want. I'll just give it to you right now. Gives him the first stock just like that.
Yeah, and this is one of those situations that's so hard to come back from. When you are down a stock against Joker and he was able to take that stock without even like using Arsene, that's like going into the boss battle with like a sliver of health left. It's like it is doable, but you haven't exactly set yourself up for success. And lucky for MD, he's been able to really put himself back on the board after what was pretty much a devastating first stock, but he still needs to actually take the stock off of Lights. That's where the difference is going to be made here.
I'm doing a really good job right now. This is a very awkward percent though, 128%. I think the only real option that MD has is forward smash and back air here, but yeah, it's going to be really hard for Sonic to really close this out. I think Lights has a lot of room to play with.
Yeah, some would say Sonic in dire need of a chili dog right now. Kind of like Chunky's chicken noodle soup, but Sonic themed.
All right, I guess we're sponsored by Chicken Noodle Soup now.
No, we're just
Chili Dogs.
We're sponsored by Chili Dogs.
You guys hungry right now?
Sonic's favorite food, for those who didn't know. Fun video game fact. Isn't that a weird fact? You know what I mean? When you think about it, like, of all the things they could have made Sonic the Hedgehog like,
it's chili dogs.
Why did they pick chili dogs?
Who knows? Maybe the creator was just eating chili dogs at that moment. They're like, maybe Sonic should be in my vision.
It's just like, don't you think that's like the funniest like cultural thing ever?
It has to be the only thing. There's no way that there was any other significance.
To be eating a chili dog.
There's no other explanation.
That sounds like something Sonic would like. Wow.
Chili dogs.
Yeah, sure love chili dogs. Gotta go fast.
You're too slow. But dash attack, and both of these players still holding on to their second stocks here.
This chili dog thing is killing me. If only this was a chili dog eating contest, I'd be in the lead for sure. Like.
All right, a good Tetrakarn for the chili dog eater, getting taken away his second stock here.
Enough's enough. Only 50% of Joker.
Chili dog thing is really killing you, huh?
So stupid.
Come on, man, come on. Why are you putting slander on my boy? Let him eat whatever he wants, all right?
Oh my god, okay, MD, feeling the power of the chili dog right
good
now.
Rebel card.
Almost unanswered. Unbelievable. But Arsene is out. If Lights is going to secure this lead, this is when he has to do it. Oh my gosh! And by secure lead, I mean kill him at 30%. The Joker proving too much for the Sonic.
No, that Rebels guard sequence itself was so smart. Knowing that he didn't have the air dodge, MD tried to be super aggressive, tried to get the forward air, but Lights knew that he was gonna aggro off off on him off stage, and he just activated his counter, filled up the gauge, got Arsene, and made it back onto stage. So very smart
Yeah,
decision
that was actually a
making.
very heads-up play coming out of Lights because, MD, kind of made the right play going off stage there. But because Lights was able to have the presence of mind to realize he almost had Arsene, to get the Rebels guard out, and then eat the hit whilst getting Arsene, actually allowed him to make it back to stage. A lot of things had to go right there for Lights, and the Fox now coming out. It seems like we're going on the world tour of characters.
We are. Okay, and this is the part where I tell you guys the reasons of why Lights went this, but if I had to be honest with you guys, the only reason is because Lights is trying to make a statement because he does not have Fox as one of his his main characters. So this is just a statement of flexing to say I can beat one of the best Calgarians, any character I please.
He's played Fox before. I think he beat MVD with Fox.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll eat my words then.
Yeah. So how about you learn a little bit more about our region? How about it?
Okay. Hey. All right. That's a little bit hurtful, but I'll pretend I didn't hear that, Mister. I love chili dogs.
Wow. It's another anthropomorphic animal.
Yeah. I'm gonna just stuff another chili dog there, and then I'll continue commentating.
I wonder if he also likes chili dogs.
But under 90% on MD right now.
Yeah, this is looking grim, and I actually think Fox is a fairly solid pick against MD here. Other than the 2 frames at the ledge coming out of forward smash, Fox is so fast and has so much kill potential that it's pretty hard for Sonic to actually keep up with it, despite Sonic technically being the fastest character in the game.
Yeah, for sure, and doing really good in these scramble situations right now. All it takes is one good up smash. Fox really just looking for those nairs, those things that confirm into his up smash, take out these stocks.
Yeah, oh man, it's so tough because both these guys are now at kill percent, and it's just about it's a matter of who finds that smash attack first or who finds that back air first.
Oh, back air, there it is.
Yeah, Light's doing a good job of actually sneaking that in. MD goes for the bait on the homing attack, doesn't get anything out of it though, and the dash attack actually going to be able to true punish homing attack. That's something that's so good about Fox.
Oh yeah, and Chris is doing a good job of just keeping on the pressure, getting these nairs, those free flow combos that Fox is also well known for.
Yeah, again, one of the things that's so good about Fox, and honestly, Chris has been picking characters that are pretty proficient at capitalizing on the kind of bad habits that MD has been showing us the last couple of games. Both, Joker, Palutena, and Fox are both very advantage state heavy, or not both, but all 3 very advantage state heavy characters. And so, being able to secure those stocks and, secure damage in the advantage stage is going to be so huge.
Yep, for sure. Right now, I'm kind of finding it hard to land these hits off right now. Fox is very quick on the feet. Pretty much on par with Sonic, so it's definitely going to be very hard. Just runs up smashes. Oh my gosh.
Chris actually saw MD mashing in his third eye. That's the biggest you're going to press a button call out I've seen in a little while. And Light's now in prime position to take this game, putting Sonic back in the blender.
Yeah, for sure. And the whole stock lead. And I'd expect nothing less from the Fox that has defeated NVD. Obviously, I knew such a thing.
Thank God that we had that information on hand and could reference it.
Of course.
I'm really glad both commentators just had that at the ready.
For sure. Only maybe.
Did he react to that?
I must have assumed so. That was definitely a very good timing on the up smash to line up with the neutral getup. You only have 1 frame to line that up, so very good stuff to Lights.
Wow,
and,
that's I cannot believe he went for that and that it worked. It almost feels lucky, and I don't want to say it's lucky because Lights has just been putting on a show this set. But when you empty hop up smash someone's neutral getup on 12 frames of delay, there's a little something going on.
And here we are. Now we're going to Final Fantasy. That's where our next destination is taking us with the Cloud here. The Cloud I've seen many a times.
Oh yeah.
Lights at play.
The classic Cloud that has done so much. Just kidding.
all right. We're trying to compliment our players here.
Yeah, no, the Lights Cloud definitely exists. It has been more of a thing during the quarantine era. Cloud, one of those characters that gets a little bit of a boost on Wi-Fi just because his attacks are so big and so so safe. It becomes even harder to start punishing, the stuff that's going on with him.
Sure, and force match right there, and Limit is now on deck. He's probably gonna have to use Climb Hazard. Goes for the Blade Beam instead.
Oh, and this should be the stock!
To question that decision making, I thought he was gonna go for the safe Climb Hazard, but instead opts for the Blade Beam to try to cover his recovery, but misses the spacing on that regular Climb Hazard. He's gonna get forward tilted to death.
Yeah, definitely a little greedy off stage coming up from Lights, and honestly, a little greedy in general this stock, just letting those forward airs swing, but, I guess if you're Cloud, what more are you supposed to do?
Oh, that's all Cloud players I've ever known, just swing, swing.
Yeah, MD3 seemingly played Sonic in the Black Knight Cloud Sword, proving no problem. Shoutouts if anyone played that game.
Sonic has definitely been through many adventures himself. Hey, we could talk about that one Shadow the Hedgehog game too.
Oh my gosh. I haven't been this serious since Shadow's starting to shoot me.
The only thing I would change about that is Shadow eating chili dogs. I think that's what.
It's just too
With
much.
the dash attack, the punch, the spin dash. Very nice stuff.
All right, Light's definitely still in this game, but this is the first time we've seen MD3 with a real handle on the game, having put himself in a really good spot to take this stock, having secured himself an early lead. He's able to play more of that Sonic game that we come to expect.
Oh, forward air by the dozens. Will we see 2 more of those? And the Blade Beam, very nice.
And instead of the special forces, Cloud's getting introduced to the Sonic forces. And a forward smash coming out from MD3, taking Cloud off stage.
This should be an
going
easy
for
edge
a
guard.
forward air. The edge guard is simple, and MD3 puts himself in a great position. Back to you.
All I have to say is that's what happens when you eat chili dogs. A little too many of them, might I add. My man, spinning the facts here. But right
honestly, man, and as much as King Chris has been showing us that he's got a full roster of characters, MD has been saying, give me the real ones. Give me the practice ones because I'm better than this. You can't disrespect me like this.
Well, we'll have to see. Right now, MD's on the verge of losing. Second stock here, Lemon. Sonic putting on a little bit of extra pounds there.
The forward tilt coming out a little bit early. That timing can be a little tricky, and actually living that. The taunt comes out from Lights, but honestly, him taunting has become more of a desperation move than anything at this point. And MD is feeling good enough right now that
Yep. Oh,
he's not going to be shook by the old sword spin.
Yeah, man, we got a little teabag action going on there. But both players are dancing around in neutral. 129% from Lights, though. You shouldn't get a little too comfortable here. MD has a lot of opportunities to take this game back and make it a game 5 for this Grand Finals reset.
Yeah, and as a classic Sonic fan would say, Lights is starting to smell the chili as he's up to 100. Oh my god!
I can't. And a good forward smash to close it out for game 4. It's like those jokes that are so bad that you can't help but laugh thinking how a person could literally say this in front of probably tens, even hundreds of people on stream watching this right now. I cannot believe you just said that. You are something else, Mr. Nerd. But a good forward smash to close it out.
Lights almost finesses MD. A well-timed down air there could have actually completely turned the tides of that game. MD holding strong. Will we see the Palutena switch come out of Lights, or is he confident in the Cloud? He's confident in the Cloud.
Lights, I think, is just confident in himself. The fact that he's even bringing it this close with like characters he knows that isn't the most optimal pick against MD Sonic. I think he's pretty fairly confident in just even taking this. Not to go to Grand Finals. the true grand finals.
Yeah, I don't think Lights wants a bracket reset here, but also his pride is kind of on the line. So, you know, if he gives up on the Cloud, that's essentially being like, oh man, like I wasn't good enough. Whereas, you know, that's not the kind of person that Lights is.
Yeah, it was definitely doable too, because like I think with that hiccup with the first stock of how he was very greedy with the way he used his limit, this was definitely a very doable matchup for him.
Yeah, and we're seeing that right now. Big damage coming out off that mixed tech. Lights is going to try and make something huge happen off this limit, but not if MD has anything to say about it. Good retreat to the ledge from Lights, but MD well aware that that blade beam's coming.
All right, even percentages right now. Oh, very tricky with the spin dash approaches here. Yeah, both players just swinging. I think this is MD is just going full jets. He's going forward. No reason to go backwards.
Yeah, and you know, I think one of the things that Lights is going to need to do here to secure this game is he's really going to try and hit MD more times than MD is going to
Oh,
hit
you're
him.
crazy. Going for the forward smash there.
You know, one of those things, you know, taking my advice, you know, those big hits, he needs to get the hits, and if he hits MD more times than he gets hit, you know, that's a pretty surefire way to victory.
Mm-hmm. No, 123%.
You really didn't say anything about that.
No, I'm not gonna even say anything about that. Especially, you already gave me the laugh for the chili dogs one. I am not giving you the pleasure of another laugh. It was just
really good conversation. Going up from Cloud. Again, one of the nice things about the characters that Lights has been picking is that they can actually punish. Oh, the taunts coming up from MD now. The pride is on the line for both these guys. Will MD be able to beat the army of secondaries, or will King Chris come through and prove that he's just that much better in this environment?
Now, we'll see. It's anyone's game right now. Both at their second stocks here. Good force smash from MD. Oh, man.
Yeah, you know, good calls from MD, you know, recognizing where and when, you know, King Chris has to get aggressive, where he's going to get aggressive, but a great air dodge call out comes up from the blade beam, and Sonic landing aggressively again, the MD classic, and oh, Lights almost connects with that forward smash.
Yeah, both players kind of just, yeah, this is becoming one of those, it's exactly like the Palatine game, it's becoming like those one hit in neutral and then kind of just run away. Oh, is this gonna be
the
misses the air
terrible
dodge.
timing from Lights. That should have been a free gimp, but MD manages to get back to stage a second lease on life. He wants this bracket reset.
Oh man, hopefully this doesn't come back to haunt Lights, because that was so big. We all knew what was coming. He was gonna use spring into air dodge, but mistimes it and loses his second stock to the back air, and this could have all been avoided. It should have been MD that lost the second stock first.
Yeah, and honestly, one thing I found weird about this Cloud is we have not seen a lot of up smash come out. There have been a lot of opportunities for King Chris to actually go for an up smash read, and you know, he's pretty much completely whiffed on them.
Yeah, yeah, it's very interesting, especially
Like right there.
especially how huge it is and how fast it comes
And how
out of
fast
shield.
it is too. Yeah, it's frame 10 out of shield, one of Cloud's fastest options. I'm just surprised. Okay, he goes for it there, but at just the weirdest time. And MD saying, if you're gonna give me those, I'll take them.
Yeah, it's like he's thinking it's as huge as Cloud's Nair was in Smash 4.
All right, and this is a very tough spot to be for Lights. MD actually calling out that roll, but just missing the timing and loses its spot for it.
Oh, the pride is on the line, the teabag and the taunts, and MD. Oh, he's taking the breather. Takes a deep breath.
He wants it. You don't want to be the guy that lost to the secondary squad.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. Even if Lights ends up losing this, it's like no pressure to him, because MD trying his heart out, and Lights saying, I can beat you. With
These offstage situations are so scary. Lights has air dodged back to the ledge the last 3 times in a row. It's about time MD gets some sort of punish there, and that could be the game if he's able to scout it out. Bad position.
Reads the neutral cut up. Oh, in the trade into forward tilt, and that's gonna do it.
That's got to be frustrating as King Chris. What he was going for there was pretty much exactly what I said. where he had air dodged to the ledge the last 3 times. So he thought MD was going to mix up the option and go for, a 2-frame on the air dodge. But MD just did the same thing that he did the last 3 times and F-tilted and was able to secure it.
Hey, don't fix what's broke, and
I mean, it was broke. I'll just, I'll say it.
Well, okay. Well, I don't know about that because we going to grand finals reset here, and we'll see if Lights, if we're gonna be seeing the Palutena here.
Yeah, I think we might see one of the secondaries that work. Maybe the Joker or the Fox, or we'll see the Palutena. I think at this point he'll probably just want to clean it up, not prolong it too hard, but. MD looking a lot better this set. A lot of the problems we had last time being solved. And so, maybe even those Palutena games are not going to be as easy as we thought they would.
For sure. We'll see how the stage is going to be played out here. It's most likely probably going to be Small Battlefield or PS2. I think those are the 2 stages that have been played frequently on. Not PS2, but Small Battlefield for sure.
We are seeing the Palutena come back out. Those invincible aerials, the invincible dash attack, too useful to have against Sonic. And now MD, the true battle begins. He's got a bit of a mountain to climb here.
This is the first time we're actually seeing the stage for these 2 players.
Oh! MD trying to get a little cheeky with it. In Smash 4, you could actually kill with that setup against certain characters. I'm not sure if Palutena would have been one of them, but hey, if you can put someone in a scary situation, why not do it?
For sure. And yeah, this is just basically these players just going in and out, getting these hits off one by one. Nair, fair.
Yeah, and now we're seeing shades of what we saw in winners finals. The differences in the Palutena, the big invincible hitboxes, the disjoints, the projectiles. That disadvantage state is going to be so much harder now for MD.
MD doing a little bit of a better job this time, especially since we also have to account for the fact that these players did not just start the set, but MD has had time to try to figure out Chris, but right now, we got the taunt too as well, and Chris will be taking first bullet here.
Yeah, and this is a tough spot to be in. You always feel pretty good about yourself after you reset the bracket, but it's easy to stop feeling good about yourself as soon as they change characters and they start smacking you up again. So MD trying to keep himself in this 3 smash attacks in a row, not enough. Lights not falling for any of it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there he goes, the forward smash. And we got the taunt too. Oh, taunt for taunt.
These guys, the tip for tip. Oh, what? He just did it in neutral. Okay. MD saying, I'm better at taunting than you are. I'll do it in neutral. You think I care?
These players have a bone to pick with each other. There. Trying to keep him off stage, but MD fighting his way out of the ledge. Almost gets clipped by the explosive flame there.
All right, stuck at the ledge. This is where we've seen King Chris be at his best. MD DIing inwards right there, giving King Chris the combo into the back here. You have to DI Palutena's down throw away, or else you're going to be taking some extra damage.
Yep, at 124% for MD. He is in dash attack range if he gets the sweet spot for that, or the back air. Many options for Chris to close this stock out.
Oh!
Almost got something cookie there from MD.
Lights hitting Sonic with the nothing personal kid teleports behind you. Mixing him up back on the stage.
With the fair. Oh, but gets clipped out of... Oh, gets clipped out of explosive flame. MD was caught sleeping there.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're just seeing, again, shades of what we saw in the winners finals. These projectiles, these disjoints, making the difference. Sonic almost kind of looking lost against the pressure that Palutena is able to put on. Cold Steel the Hedgehog teleporting behind you and letting you know it's nothing personal, but I'm trying to take this set.
Yeah, and MD's trying to really force his stock out with the forward smashes here, but I think a seasoned veteran like Lights will not be falling prey to those wild haymaker forward smashes. Raw from neutral.
MD's definitely swinging like someone stole his lunch money. Like the run back F smash, actually trying to ruin Palatena's nose job. Fresh out the ER, but King Chris saying I paid good money for that.
You did pay good money for that. I hope it better win him this set too. Right now, both players going pretty even right now. Catches the ball off stage. He's still alive. 122% though. A good backer is probably going to finish it off. He's close enough to ledge right here.
Yeah, this is definitely a tricky spot to be in if you're Sonic, because the more damage you take, just tit for tat, the more moves of Palutena start killing. So, MD's going to have to keep going for those big haymakers, but, that can also be what loses you the game. It's so back and forth, and the risk reward is very scary at this point. But MD doing a good job of putting himself back in the game, just retreats from ledge.
And MD thinking that Palutena is the size of this stage because he's doing 4 smashes when Light is at the other end.
Actually spot dodges the back throw. Light's having the correct read, but the timing's slightly off.
Oh, 117%, but Sonic is going to be very awkward to find a kill here. I think it's back air will be able to do it.
The mix!
He's not dead yet. Sonic's throws aren't that menacing in terms of finishing out the stuff with the 4 kill.
Oh my gosh! MD just cap danced on King Chris and gave him the twinkle toes to close out that game. Are you kidding?
Uh-oh. I think we're seeing some adaptation here. 1-0 for MD right now. Has maybe Lights made a mistake of playing with his food a little bit too much here, because I think MD has found the answers he needed to approach this set, the Grand Finals reset.
Yeah, that's so big. And again, like what I was saying with Palutena, where she has so many kill moves, and the terrifying thing about her and characters like Wolf is that the higher the percents get, they stop having moves that don't kill. If that makes sense, like jab, up tilt, forward air, back air, everything starts killing, and the Fox comes out. Worked last time.
The very
Lights
same.
Digging back into the pockets.
He's looking for a challenge, so I think.
MD saying, "Take a free 30. I don't even care."
Oh, again.
He's just letting it rip. Oh my gosh, and he evens the game right back up. King Chris looking like a fool right now. I'll say it. I'll say it.
No, right now we haven't seen it, but I think MD could actually make. We actually haven't been seeing MD abuse Sonic's very linear recovery right now.
Oh man, and this went from nothing personal, kid, to the most personal match we've had on stream so far. MD trying to make a statement with run-up smash of all things.
Not gonna take too much.
Still coming out. MD has all the answers right now, and no taunts coming out of King Chris.
Yeah, he's gonna have to take this a bit more seriously. I don't think this Fox pick was the choice here.
Effectively being silenced.
Yeah, I think MD didn't really abuse it as much last time. And just the call out with the up smash and the taunt teabag combination, the tried and true. But this has become truly very personal, kid.
Yeah, something personal, kid.
But yeah, I think MD should just capitalize a lot on Fox's very
the jab
limited.
with the nair into the 80%.
I thought this was a fresh stock.
Yeah. Can't move up this platform, Tails. Wait.
Whoa! Chili dogs.
Just miscellaneous Sonic voice.
Hey, commentary 101, guys. You want to be funny? Find a Sonic player, say chili dogs, and everyone will just rile themselves up.
It's just funny. It's objectively funny, and I won't take anyone saying it's not.
And the third limb from Sonic pulling through forward smash is going to take it for the second stock. And Light, I don't agree with the Sonic pick at all. I don't know what he was actually thinking. Maybe he thought the speed was going to be in his favor, but MD
Oh my gosh, just
so-
has everything going for him right now, saying size does matter with that forward smash, but Lights trying to answer back with an up smash of his own and trying to put Sonic in the vortex. This is where Fox is so good, but stocks have not been able to be taken early enough for Lights.
I'm doing a good job right now. Even percentages on the board. Lights finally finding the rhythm that he needs for this, as Fox is a very advantage state heavy character. No punish on the Firefox right there.
Oh my gosh. It's MD3 versus Lights and Knuckles with that forward smash coming out. Trying to make the dream work. But Lights is having
130%.
none of it. These big hits missing by just a hair.
Now, I don't know what MD's seeing doing these forward smashes from halfway across the screen.
Oh, and this
Back
actually
throw?
might do the trick. Not quite. Chris
Oh my
able
gosh.
to
Yup, the
live,
spin.
going to need to tack, and this is such a bad spot.
Back air, cherry dumps!
2-0.
Oh my god, and the back air is going to make that an untechable situation. And that is going to be 2-0 for MD right now here in true grand finals. And Lights, I think this is a classic case of underestimating your opponents and giving him a little too much
seriously.
data to give out.
MD3 quickly fixing the problems that we identified in the winner's set, and now up 2-0 on Lights. Another character switch surely in the works. Do we finally see the Zero Suit?
Do we? How would this
Oh my
matchup work
gosh,
for?
Somebody really said this could be Lights out.
Okay. Okay. Quick question. Who was that? Who was that? Can I get a name here? Quick question.
That was Omer. So
Okay.
in other news, Omer Gosh has now been banned from locals by AESA. You can find it in the TOS for making the worst joke we could have thought of.
Almost just as bad as just straight up just saying chili dogs in the middle of the match. But here we are seeing Lights go his tried and true ZSS when he wants to pull up all the stops.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a task, though. You know, despite Zero Suit being the tried and true main coming out of Lights, making a reverse 3-0 against a character like Sonic can be pretty challenging, just from a standpoint of not getting cheesed at some point.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if this is too little, too late. But if anyone can do it, it's Lights ZSS. Nice. Walks up forward a little bit just to make sure that he gets the stock there, and obviously you gotta get some taunts in there as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a classic at this point, but honestly, MD seemed to power up off the taunts more than anything. King Chris, perhaps, regretting getting the taunt war started, because he definitely lost it.
yeah, for sure. Especially since MD made the power play of just doing it straight up in neutral.
Yeah. Oh, tries to call out the flip kick right there. Fortunately for Lights, keeping it in the bank, not getting called out at the top of the screen, and able to get MD off the ledge. Some breathing room for the Zero Suit, but still at a % deficit. These forward smashes are going to start flying any second now.
Yeah, back air, forward air. Oh no! That's not going to be enough. And yeah, I think this is just a reset for MD. I don't see him coming back from this, but it's a good time. Get the data he needs, play this one out, find the habits. And was that just a taunt in the middle of neutral that I saw?
It could have been. We've been seeing those back and forth. King. Oh my gosh. Lights needs some semblance of momentum, so if that's what gets him going, that's what gets him going. But the stock taken back immediately from MD. Unfortunately, so far behind already, though. It might not matter.
Nair flip kick doesn't find his mark.
Almost secures it, but off stage, this should be it. Oh my god.
No.
Lights whipping, but the down smash from Zero Suit classic. 2 stocks, JV3. Lights saying, I was just teasing you this whole time. Let's start playing some Smash Brothers.
All right, we'll see if Lights can make it back. He has done this before. There are many a times where he was going different characters that weren't ZSS. There's at a 2-0 deficit, and he just makes the reverse 3-0 sweep with the ZSS.
Yeah, this would be a kind of a... Well, I won't butter it up. This would feel awful if you're MD and you get reverse sweep like this.
Yep, for sure.
Essentially, what it feels like is that you were the worst player the whole time and you just wasted an hour.
What?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but this is into the mind of a competitor.
Yep.
If you're wondering what goes through the minds of top players, it is, am I just the worst player and did I just waste an hour?
MD will die fighting. I respect it.
That being said, MD, far from out of this, more than capable of taking a game and putting himself in the best position possible to do so. It's hard to argue with those results.
Definitely very close. All MD needs is that one good break. One more game. Close this out. I'm going to be starting it off at Smashville here.
This is a nice pick. ZSS has some nice conversions on this stage, but nothing too crazy. You shouldn't be dying off the top at ridiculously low percent. So not a terrible pick from MD, and he's going to be able to get combos like this because of it as well. 36% off that.
Yep. Both players just... And Light's playing a little bit more passively here. Okay.
Oh!
Okay. Dancing around.
This is the most like choking on your water. Like, it's just like the in-game equivalent of choking on your water, where you like flip jump, but you realize he's still there, so you like air dodge and just hope it misses. Like...
Oh, good DI on the boost kick. Barely surviving that.
Yeah, that was pretty key. Living the boost kick and that back air are MD's ticket back into this game. It's so bold coming up with a back air, but the side B will do the trick. And Lights has almost looked untouchable ever since the ZSS came out.
Now we'll see. MD is just not used to this. This is the first time that it has been pulled out in this entirety of the set for both Grand Finals reset and True Grand Finals.
Yeah, and it's looking tough. We saw in winners finals, the adjustment didn't come out from MD until game 3, and by that point it was too late. And so if the adjustment doesn't come out for the ZSS again until this game 5, it might be too late to get the job done. It's gonna be close.
Yep, we'll have to see if MD can quickly take this back, because right now he's struggling to find the hits that he needs right now. And he's kind of just dancing around back and forth, trying to hopefully get the momentum that he needs to pick this.
Yeah, and what's so frustrating about this matchup is Sonic is normally you're the character that sets the pace, right? People have to play around you. You're fast. You get to run around. You get to throw out spin dashes, smash attacks. You get to be hard to hit, but ZSS is almost better than you at a good chunk of those things. And so now, instead of you dictating the pace of the game, because you also can't hit ZSS, you're trying to play this game of catch-up, especially if you're behind.
Yep, for sure. But a good forward smash, taking the first stock out of Lights here. MD still gonna die fighting. Not gonna be making this, at the very least, a close game.
Yeah, this is the time where MD needs to come back. At 111%, you've got a little bit of wiggle room as long as you don't get hit with anything too crazy in terms of kill power. And ZSS at 50, there's some combos Sonic can get going right now. So if he's able to bring this back and secure this stock, the wiggle room's gone, but the ability to secure the stock is still there.
Yeah, if he gets hit by one side special, one down smash into boost kick combination, that's going to be it for the second stock for MD here.
Oh, the cancel there, trying to go for a bait, and Lights really dancing around the center stage, playing underneath the Smashville platform. Can't get attacked by homing attack or from above, but right there, very heads-up play from him, but the forward smash coming out from MD.
MD doing a beautiful job of spacing himself out. Knowing...
If he hadn't jumped right there, that could have been the stock in the up smash, a little preemptive. MD in a great spot, now calls out the flip jump, and this is the punish.
Very nice call out with the up smash, catching him, MD in the air.
And that's so unfortunate from MD. He had that flip jump scouted out, but the spacing was off coming out of him, and now he finds himself in a stocks deficit again. Yeah,
and he's really trying. He really needs to take his stock down. He's in a good spot so far, as long as he doesn't take any more damage out of this. Oh, no tech! He stood on. He grabbed onto that ledge a little bit too long.
This is so scary now for if you're Lights. You gave up so many games earlier that you don't have one to work with now. This is one missed tech, one heads up forward smash, one anything away from this whole tournament going to MD. The greed from earlier in this bracket is coming back, and now Lights is do or die situation.
And MD has been doing a good job. He's been adapting to the bubble of influence that Lights has with his side special with the down smashes. He's been really good at dodging those and making sure that he's not in those dangerous areas that Lights is really strong in.
Yeah, and oh my gosh.
Ooh, that was scary.
That's the biggest thing about ZSS is you can get hit by her, you can get nicked by like forwarders, zairs, sometimes even nairs and be okay, but if you get hit by those big moves, the back air, the down smash, stuff like that, that's when things really start going south. When you get hit by side Bs, neutral Bs, those are the moves you have to be looking out for. So, getting hit every now and again, it's not the worst thing ever, but as long as you're playing around that very effective range, that's what needs to happen.
Oh, he still has this recovery.
Oh, why would you back air there?
Oh.
MD!
And just a little flub by him, and he caught himself.
Oh my gosh, he saw a shadow behind him or something and swung, but there was nothing there! Chaos controlled out, and Lights got him while he was fighting ghosts!
Oh no.
Wow!
He was a chili dog, bro. There's no question. No question.
Saw a chili dog in the background.
He's like, whoa, what's that?
Is that a chili dog while I'm recovering? Whoa, better grab that.
Hey, bro, Sonic's got his priorities straight. That's all I gotta say. But yeah,
is this Dr. Eggman's latest creation?
Oh no. We're into a game 5 here, though, folks, and yeah, we've it's been a long set. Game 5 for the grand final 3 set, and now we're at a game 5. This is
this is game 10.
Game 10.
And technically, this tournament, game 13 for these guys, it has definitely gone the distance. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! The taunt spot dodge, setting the tone for the game right there. King Chris getting absolutely baited off his rocks 3 seconds in.
Very nice. But Town and City, I think this is the first time we've actually had this map pulled out.
And an interesting pick from MD. I think, again, the reason he picked this map is forward smash going to be killing earlier off the side, and spin dash fair is going to be killing earlier off the side. That being said, Zero Suit also definitely has some beneficial factors on this stage, so he's going to have to be careful.
We'll see. And now the FD transformation. This is actually really big for Sonic because he has free reign over using his homing dash without any repercussions from those pesky platforms to stop him.
Yeah, definitely, and that's another one of the things I really like about this. It's, a lot of this stage is good for Sonic, but unfortunately the parts like this are where it can get scary, where that ZSS back air really becomes a threat, is on those side platforms.
Mm-hmm. Right now, both players just dancing around each other. The flip kick movements.
Oh my gosh, and he just lets it rip! And almost lives to seriously regret it. King Chris getting a little impatient in that neutral interaction and almost dies for it. Okay, is he trying? Yeah, he is.
Oh no,
I cannot believe he went for that 3 times in a row and MD let it hit him. I was literally about to say he's fishing for the bury right now, and then he gets it.
Oh,
unbelievable. When you know, I guess.
MD found something real nice on that ground there to catch him.
I'm just not even gonna say it.
No. The people know. Anyways,
they know what he found. That being said, now at a deficit, King Chris looking to secure this game 5. The reverse 3-0 MD needs to dig deep, needs to make this happen, needs to find this stock right now because, as we all know, this sort of stock can get so out of hand with CSS.
Yep, and MD, this is the real awkward percent because there's like not much that's gonna kill here. Yeah, spin dash won't be comboing into anything, anymore. And really he just needs to either get a backer, which is compared to the cast like ZSS is so slow.
Yeah, and MD right now is getting quite greedy. The forward air finally coming through, but those up smashes netted him a lot of damage against him, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is a boost kick percentage if he gets caught near the ledge here.
It's terrifying. It's terrifying. You have to be on the edge of your seat if you're MD right now.
Oh, I'm
you
so
came
scared.
this far. Game 10, bracket reset.
Imagine.
Everything is on the line. You have the download at this point, but can you execute on what you know? Or is King Chris just too clean right now? Only a 40% differential on these guys. This is so doable as all the games have been, but Lights has just been able to come out on top time and time again. MD needs an X Factor play right now.
Yeah, and we're starting to see that how Lights is not afraid to play the time. He's playing more defensive now. He knows that MD needs to make these plays happen. Yeah, he's just sitting back. He's using his longer range options, and the side special is going to clip him. Oh, we got a little bit of hiccup there, but
MD kicked the router in rage, but thankfully we're back at it. Steadies himself and now needs to make something huge happen. Losing that stock with only 86% on Lights puts you in a near impossible position against someone who's willing to camp you.
yeah, but Lights willing to get out close quarters. 35%. Oh, no. Now we played a waning game. MD needs to make the initiation here. Lights with a whole stock lead, only just a little under 3 minutes left on the clock.
Tries to actually ruin his day, but thankfully MD able to sneak past that flip kick, but no punish coming through the back throw. No, the down throw. Luckily, a tech coming out from Lights.
Oh,
What?
Why would you air dodge there? But
But
catches
dude,
the air dodge.
how many years ahead was MD with that read? King Chris not only jumped back, he then did a flip kick and then air dodged. And MD said, yo, I'm about to F smash right here, and you're about to jump through 7 hoops to jump into it.
MD's got the download. It's only took up to game 10 to figure out the habits. Even though that was the first time Lights has done such an option. This is the moment he's been waiting for.
And that was such a huge play. Puts him back in the realm of possibility with only 2 minutes left. And Lights definitely willing to play the slow game. MD has to be the aggressor here. And that's such a tough spot to be forced into.
Well, it's not too terrible as he is Sonic, who is able to close in on opponents fairly quickly, although ZSS is quite quick on her feet as well. It's definitely going to be very hard, but finally getting some hits off. Only 29% compared to 100 though.
Yeah, and actually, fun fact for people who don't know, despite Sonic having the fastest run speed in the game, on average, Zero Suit Samus is actually the fastest character in the game. So you can tell Zero Suit mains that they are full of it if they tell you she doesn't have incredible stats, which trust me, some will.
No. ZSS has amazing speed. Her airspeed is actually better than Sonic. So when they're in the air like this, Sonic's gonna have a tougher time, and he actually loses out on the speed there.
Yeah, not only is her airspeed better, her air acceleration is better, and her initial dash speed is better.
So bad there, but he still lives.
Oh my god, he's alive! MD hanging on through what I can only call plot armor, but the side B will secure it, King Chris.
When he survived that, I'm like, this is it. This is his moment. Oh, and we didn't get to see the post message, but it probably was the classic goodbye.